Hey everyone, today I'm sharing with you my journey to online business that I choose to start, and I'm going to share with you my progress and process during that time. Hopefully I'm successful, but even if I'm not, you will at least see what problem I'm going to face with and how long it's going to take me to start, to get the product, to do my research, to find the product, to contact the manufacturer, and basically from the beginning to the end. I will try to share or record a video at least once a week. I don't want to overwhelm myself and everyone else who is following me, but I hope that helps you guys for starting a business that you wish, if it is a Amazon FBA. So without further ado, let's just get started and see what we are going to start with. For the first steps, you need the tools. I did my research. I think the best tools that you can find for finding a product and optimizing your listing, I believe Helium 10 it would be the best choice. And there is going to be a cost for this. Unfortunately, you can't use it for free, and if there is a free period, is too short that you really can't do much about it. So I would say just go ahead and subscribe to their service if you are serious in this business, as I'm going to, and I already subscribed a couple days ago, and I did little play around with it. So I have sort of a good idea how I'm going to use it, but I'm going to share with you along the way if there is any problem or not. So let's move on to my computer and we go from there. So this is the Helium 10 homepage or dashboard that I already logged in. So from here we're gonna go to Black Box. Black Box is the tool that you use to basically search for product. So I am going to list my product in Canada because I live in Canada, and I think it's better for people who want to start from their own country in case things goes wrong or you have to return things to yourself or whatnot. At least comes to your address. From my understanding, if you are not resident in the country that you're selling, in terms of return and removal, the product will go to only the local address of this country. So that would at least eliminate the hassle that I'm going to have in future. So that's why I choose Canada. If things doesn't work out or anything comes along, goes wrong, that I need to collect my product, at least I'm going to have it shipped to my address at my home country. So I am not going to choose many categories. I just want to have a simple listing. I'm sure there are so many explanation in terms of category, but for now I'm going to choose tools and home improvement, sports. I don't want to do toys, and I know I'm not going to do electronics, pet supply, patio and lawn, and possibly home. If you are from US, you have more, I guess, category and subcategory I noticed, but since I'm in Canada, this is all I see. So that's my category. I chose 5 category, and I want to at least make $5,000 a month if the product that I'm going to choose becomes successful. So I put 5,000. You can try anything, but I think I'm happy if I make $5,000 from my first product. From past experience, I do not want to sell anything under $15. Even 20 would be my safest, because there's not much margin that you can really have when you are going to sell something that is takes away all your profit. So I would start with $19 to be safe, and up to $80, and I'm going to have a review of minimum 1 to 200. Unfortunately, a few years ago when I was trying things around, you could put 100, but nowadays a lot of products already have a lot of reviews, so it's hard to compete or find product that has really under 100 unless it's not selling good or it's not really a good product. So anyway, for the size, I want to start the smallest size possible because the shipping costs and storage costs is something that I was researching and I consider to not to have a problem to deal with in future. So smallest the better. So variation, I do not want any variation. Let's put 2, so that way I know I'm not going to deal with having so many colors or sizes. And for the weight, I chose already a small, but I would say 3, let's say 4 pound, just to be safe. Even 4 pound is too much. And fulfilled by Amazon or FBA, actually it's my preferred, and we leave the rest alone. I just want to exclude something here so I don't have to deal with it or see them in my listing or research my search list and results. So electronic, this is a good product. Slow feeder, or I don't know why is it slow, but I guess something to do with dog doesn't go through them too fast. I'm going to use the Chrome extension that I already have from Helium 10. It's called X-ray, and then I'm going to use the X-ray to analyze my product or product that I find. These are a few numbers that I'm checking when it comes to, first of all, review. Average review 1700. It's a lot of reviews, but I don't want to get scared now. Let's see why is it that many. So the first 10 in the listing, these SP, those are the sponsor lists, so advertised. We don't have to really think about the top 3 because these are all sponsored advertising listing. And I'm going to start with the number 4, see if what is the review here. 8,000, 7,000, 3,000, 4,000, and number 8 is 3,000, which is really high, and then it drops to 44. Let's say if you start with those low reviews, what is your sell or revenue at the beginning when if you get to that, so to that number of reviews? After 17 reviews, this seller is selling only $400, but the other seller is with the 44 review is selling 6,000, which is huge for that many reviews. Now 41 is too much, but I can see that it's dominated by top higher review counts, so which is actually tough to I guess promote because or compete because of the number that is on the top 10. They are very high. So let's see, and the price is around 16, 19. So to me this product is really not worth it because of the amount of reviews that you have to compete with. So let's move on to the next one, and then we see if we find something better. So tactical flashlight, or in my opinion, because it has a battery inside and it's electronic, I think because of that I wouldn't suggest electronics and battery operated system. It's a lot of hassle because people tend to have problem later on and try to return it. You want something mechanical, easy, not fragile, not easy to break. So that's my checklist that I created. I would share it with you later on if you guys interested. So just leave a comment in the video if you are interested. I have a list of checklists that I follow because again I have tried a couple times before. The product wasn't that great because of the reason behind those checklists that I put in. So let's see what else I can find in the listing. Garden sprinkler automatic lawn watering. So this is not bad, although it's seasonal, but yeah, I guess because of seasonality you only sell in the summertime pretty much, maybe spring, so 6 months max. So I wouldn't want to go seasonal either because then you have to pay for a storage where your item is not selling. This one is 4-pack small digital kitchen timer food or food timer. So that's also electronic, battery operated. I don't want to deal with this. Anything with power or battery I'm trying to avoid because things can go wrong with those electronics and I don't think it's a smart thing to do. Okay, silicone oven mitts. Let's have a look. Again guys, I am doing this from scratch. I have not planned this, okay? Everything you see, I see it also for the first time. That's why I want to share my video, because at least I can say that the product that I'm looking is actually, sorry, I'm gonna bring my picture in here down, so that way you guys can see what problem you can encounter. And let's run an X-ray oven mitts. I'm opening X-ray and it's showing me the average reviews are 1400 and the sales, the price range is not bad. Average price is 24. Let's see if actually the other thing I'm actually looking for here, if there is too many sponsor ad, then I know it's very competitive because everybody advertising, and when it comes to advertising, the more people advertise, the more you have to pay for PPC, right? So and again, what are we looking here? We are looking at the sales, reviews, and the prices, and monthly or total revenue. So the first listing has 0 review, but this one is advertised as sponsor ad. So obviously it's brand new listing. But the second one is also a sponsor ad, but it has 1200 reviews. The price is 22. The third one is 640 and 1200, 400. Yeah, this one is also competitive in terms of reviews. Because trust me, you don't want to go into the war with others when it comes to reviews, because it really takes a long time to gather reviews. So for the first 10 review, you're gonna have at least couple months to get those 10, because not everybody leave in reviews. Okay, this listing with that many sales, let's just check it out, see how long they've been in the market. So if we go to the listing detail, I'm going to the first day available. Okay, this is where I'm always looking at. Date first available on May 9, 2019. So almost 3 years. In 3 years, they gathered 1251 basically reviews, which is actually good for 3 years. That's a lot of reviews for them, because as I said, it takes a very long time unless you have, unless you're using a special program that they automatically send a review request to customers. Otherwise, not everybody going to really leave reviews. So far, to me, this one also has a lot of review and competition that you have to deal with. So let's move on to the different. Hopefully, we find something. One thing I want to tell you guys, and you guys who is people who are interested in this business, I've been looking into this for a while, and I have studied and learned a lot, doing, following the Facebook groups in this niche. It'll take a while to find a product. So some people say in a week or two, but to me, trust me, this is the most difficult part of the business, to find a proper product that you don't have to then fall into a problem later on. Because imagine this, if you're finding a product that is competitive and is hard to rank, the whole idea of this business going down. Why? Because you're going to be struggling from the day one because you chose the wrong product. And the reason I'm saying, because I have done this couple times and I know how hard it is. Once your inventory is in Amazon, then you're going to have hard time to sell because nobody is buying and the competition, it's too high. They're gonna eat you by the price, lowering their price. So I would suggest spend time, be patient in this stage, because it's not something you just want to walk away quickly. Okay, so that being said, that was my advice and my 2 cents about, don't rush to finding a product. Take your time and make sure you're doing all the due diligence before contacting a supplier. Okay, so now we are going to let's move on to the list again. Again, this one is garden hose nozzle, which is also seasonal. Paint pens, that's something we can do. But what is the price? $21 for let's see, too many pieces. 18 pens, pack of 18. I think the big brand on this one probably going to I think this is not going to be something I'm interested in. You should have also some sort of interest on that product, so at least you know what you're going to deal with. So you don't want to jump into a product you have no idea. And again, these are good product, but they are seasonal. Like most of this, what I see here is seasonal. Like as I said, electric air pump seasonal, water timer seasonal. This is electronics. I just don't want to get to something that I know it's going to be problem to me. And color for dogs. Okay, what about this? The price is $69. Okay. Oh, side training color. Okay, I don't want to do this because again, this is battery operated most likely. Let's see. Yeah, and I feel guilty to do that anyway. Herding dogs for training them, not my cup of tea. So I'm just moving forward. It might take a little time for you to find a product, but as I said, since I have gone through it before, I don't mind spending even a couple weeks or a month to find something that I felt comfortable to order, to test, and to see how it goes. Okay, what is this? This is a good one. So let's see if it hits to my checklist at the beginning. It's not fragile, it's not electronic, it's not seasonal. So these are the three criteria that I'm looking at, and The price is pretty good. The only thing I'm worried is the size. I wonder how outdoor waterproof dog bed. So these are, let's see, dog bed. I'm gonna go with general keyboard and then we narrow it down, because let's see how much dog bed really competitive it is. All right, 3,500. Something I found with new Helium 10, it gives you related keyboard check mark. It says 10. That tells me that this is the main keyboard, because that's where people usually search for dog bed with this broad keyboard, and then they narrow it down. Let's say they want a bed, outdoor bed, they want waterproof bed. So that's where we find the long tail keyboard after that. But for now, we just want to see how competitive that niche is rather than jump into that business. So review counts 32,000 fares, and they are also advertising. They're so greedy. They advertise and they have a highest reviews. They still want to compete and they still want to be on top. As you can see, this is no way. This guy with 8 reviews, something is not right here. It's selling $5,000 a month, but it's $169. Oh, I think it's pretty big. That's why probably nobody is competing with such a size. But the rest is 4,000, 5,000, 3,000. Okay, and the guy with the 5 reviews selling $21, $3,000. Let's see, what is, oh, this is, yeah, these are to me a little bulky. I just feel like even if you find this, it's cute, but it's for storage. You want to think about what happens if you take a while to sell the product. Is it gonna be costing you so much because it's sitting in Amazon, which is the storage fee? It might probably. So that's why we also have to consider. So these are, I think, this is very competitive niche. Assuming the average price is $50, but let's say for what is in, there is some button here on the top right, it says find supplier. Basically it's going to search for the same keyboard in Alibaba. That's where I'm going to also share with you where to find the product. So in Alibaba it says you're paying $2 to 24 for this, but forget about this $2. Usually that's not valid. They just want to attract customer. But you're looking around $24, okay? Because we're not going to order, that's the minimum order, most likely the smallest order price. So let's assume this is the price, 24 bucks, $19, $16. And oh, one more thing, I bet you this has variations. I forgot to tell you guys. Yes, Miss Vicky, that's the problem again. We don't want to deal with product with variation, because that eats up your, first of all, buying power or money that you have to invest, and second of all, it's going to yeah, take time to rank for each one. So again, this is gonna be the no because of variation. Sorry, that was my checklist, I just forgot. Even though I put 2 variation, but I should have put 1, but let's not to eliminate too many. So I just want to see what else comes up. Pizza cutter. 16 reviews and it's selling 7,000. Let's see a pizza cutter. This is a fancy pizza cutter. It's a sharp thing. The only thing is sharp object. Amazon choice. Pizza cutter. Let's see how competitive it is. competitive is the pizza cutter. I'm gonna run an X-ray again. Hopefully we find that doesn't have much, at least a lot of competition in terms of reviews, but I'm sure there is 3,000, but that could be a couple of the big guys who are okay. Remember I told you guys about pizza, about the keyword related keywords. It shows number 2. What it means is that's not the broadest keyword people search. So let's have a look. What is the related keywords suggestion showing us? That's actually something new in Helium 10. So pizza cutter has 12,000 search, but there is pizza cutter and stone pizza cutter, Axie, KitchenAid, brand, OXO, rocker. There's so many keywords that people say, but I don't know why that seems to be actually pizza cutter should be the main one. Oh, don't know why it shows that, but let's see the 3,000, the count, review counts. The guy with 22, which is the one we found, is selling 7,000. The guy with 10 reviews selling, which is a basic one, selling 2,000. And then the guy with 23,000 reviews is selling. Oh, this is what I said about hijackers. This is active seller 25. That means this product, whatever that is, let's go have a look. They hijack this product. So you don't want to have this kind of product that you get hijacked. But look, when I click on the new from the, that means there is 25 sellers selling the same product under the same listing. That's the worst thing gonna happen to anyone. What happened? These people most likely are going to either to Walmart, or these sellers are arbitrage sellers who are buying that brand from, let's say, Winners, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond. They go and buy them and they list it under the same listing. And when the first guy, who is the main guy, run out of the inventory, guess what? Who's gonna be the next? This guy. So then this guy, then they're gonna be fighting over the buy box. So that's one thing I just wanted to mention, that I would not bring this or even look at this because of the brand, and easier to, I guess, get from store and list it. So that's one thing I avoid. And let's see what else. 24 reviews, selling 1,000, yeah, $1,000 a month for after almost 160 review. To me, it's not really worth it. A guy with 77, this seller with 700 reviews only selling 700 is not worth it, my time or your time, to spend your money and wait to get so many reviews to sell $500 a month. So I'm going again ahead to search for other one. Sorry guys if this is taking long. I'm just sharing with you actual process. I'm not cutting and shortcutting and go through them quickly. I just want to tell you how much time you need to spend to actually look for products. So I like that niche, like kitchen and dining and home niche, because first of all, as if you remember, I mentioned about that something mechanical. We don't want to have a complex electronics, too many pieces that has that might break during the usage, especially for the first month or two, because unfortunately with Amazon, customer can return the product pretty much within 3 months. So in these 3 months, anything goes wrong, you are basically obligated or liable to get the return or refund money, which is a big loss. So that's why you want to pick something that you don't want to go through a refund or returns a lot. Simplest the best. So my idea is to find something that they buy it, they use it, it doesn't break, it doesn't go bad, and it's not overused also, because you don't want people use it every day, because if they're using it every day, then there's a chances that it might break, even though if it's a simple product. So you want something that people use not in a daily basis, especially in the kitchen. If they're using, you want something that they use it once a while, or they need it anyway, and there is a need for it. So okay guys, this is what it comes out at the end. The result is 2,600 average review, $34 piece. One other thing I was going to mention, the brand. If you look at the brand, you also don't want to see that the brand is the product is dominated by couple, at least the top 10 or 20 or 15, with a few big brands with a huge number of reviews. So in this case, number 1 has 150 review, number 2, which number 1 was actually a sponsor ad, number 2 is organic listing, 2,000 and is 1,400, and then number 3 shockingly has 4, but I don't know why I don't see any sales. And then it goes to 37, which is the sponsor ad again. They're pushing it with ads, and they only sell 450. With 26,000 reviews they're selling. Again, these are the big guys with numbers of reviews, thousands of them. They are only selling 5,000 to 3,000. To me, again, I don't want to be fooled with it. Move on to my next product. Hopefully we find something. These are electronics. Again, I don't want it. Solar pack. It's again, I think it's seasonal, because people usually do the LED stuff in the winter, summertime, or they start thinking about it. And like for myself, I got some of these from my yard, my garden, and I only look for it in the summertime. And winter time I don't need it. I usually put them away if they are portable or removable, because in a winter time with cold, especially in Canada where I am, gets too much rain and cold, so it might damage the solar panel. So far I haven't found anything that I think is good. Again, that's a dog cooling mat. We looked at it, we know because of the variation it's gonna be a problem. What I'm thinking to do, guys, I know you probably expect different, but I think whatever I find, I'm gonna actually show you that I'm ordering it, and I will go through the real life scenario. I don't want to search something and then find something else that you guys don't even know what I found. So let's this is how I'm going to find the product. Okay, my next video would be something that I found, and actually did all my due diligence and checklist, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to find supplier. So let's do that. So because this is time consuming, I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it, what I'm looking at, and what I'm thinking while I'm doing it. Hopefully you guys, maybe it's useful for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and get some better idea from the way I'm looking at things, and maybe you can improve it. Or if you have any comment, let me know in the comment section that maybe I'm missing, but this is how I'm looking at the whole picture. Please follow me and also subscribe to the channel. I'm putting a lot of time, as you can see, to just show you what I'm going through, and hopefully that helps you guys who are also in the same stage of starting a business, to see what I deal with, what I went through, and what I think and how I think, and maybe that helps. So next video I'm gonna to post, it's gonna be where I already found my product, and I briefly show you what I checked and what I did after that, so that way you guys also have some idea. So hopefully that helps. So for now I'm going to finish up that video. I'm sorry if it took long, but trust me, this is the main part of the business, and I know because I went through a couple times a couple years ago, and I think that's where my main focus is going to be. Then we're going to test the product, see the market, and see how it works. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment, and I hope I get back to you with the answer that I find. Okay, thank you so much again, and good luck and peace.